So everyone's a winner, or at least everyone claims to be a winner. Gordon Brown kept the show on the road, so he'll trumpet the G20 accomplishments for all he's worth.
G20 countries have announced and are now implementing the largest macroeconomic stimulus the world has ever seen. We are in the middle of an unprecedented fiscal expansion, which will, by the end of next year, amount to an injection of $5 trillion into our economies.
And a note of humility from the Prime Minister?
Today's decisions, of course, will not immediately solve the crisis, but we have begun the process by which it will be solved.
There have been cameras all over the summit venue, and they've picked up very little of the tension that many expected. Listen here to Barack Obama and the Brazilian President Lula.
This is my man right here. Love this guy. The most popular politician on earth.
Obama might have been selling himself short there. After all, throughout, he has been the man everyone wanted to get close to. And the Americans will be pleased that the additional $1 trillion for the IMF is largely coming from other countries' coffers.
These actions give us confidence that the global economy can return to trend growth even faster than the International Monetary Fund is now predicting.
It's all about unity, but at the usual family photo, the Canadian Prime Minister was missing. Angela Merkel noticed it. Apparently Stephen Harper had an urgent pit stop to make. And so they did it again. Kevin Rudd, the Australian Prime Minister, at the top left of this shot, offered a bit of leaderly joshing. And look, Barack Obama pointedly going over to greet his Canadian counterpart. And yet, is that a gap at the back? First time round, Silvio Berlusconi was here. Oh dear, and this was supposed to be the easy bit. The American president said yesterday the world economy will only be turned around if others pick up the pace. The Germans have resisted that invitation to spend more, and in the end they would not be budged.
We are convinced that the restorement or regaining trust and confidence on the financial markets is a clear precondition in order to unfold stimulus packages. And up to now we haven't restored in confidence, and I'm not willing just to burn money, taxpayers' money.
So you can see the truth of how big a stimulus has been agreed will continue to preoccupy, some might say obsess, governments. But what about the public? No one can doubt that this meeting has given a huge boost to Gordon Brown's position on the world stage. The question now, and it's not an easy one to answer, is whether the G20 will have the slightest impact on his and his party's popularity here at home. Joey Jones, Sky News at the G20 summit.